Okay, so I found Bing Bong the spider. I have the light off. She's in there. Right up. Let's see if we can spot her. Where is she? She's right there. See that dark spot? That's Bing Bong. Okay. So I found her. I stripped the entire terrarium. I took the whole thing apart and went through with a fucking paintbrush cleaning up webs and shit. Okay? Now this video about Dribbles being a menace. Here is Gordo. He is up right there. See him? There's Gordo. Yes, I'm talking about you and your gay filmed right now. He just turns his ass. It's like, I don't want to be on camera. So he got out. And when I found him, he was crawling up the side of this terrarium. And looking at me. When I turned the light on. That was 2 days ago. Okay? So as you can see now, there's all this paper stuck in here in every little crevice. He knows what he did. He knows why I'm talking about him. I'm not trying to be offensive. What way are you facing? Oh, he might be eating. They stand like that when they're eating. I don't know what he's doing. Anyways, Gordo is secure. He's being a good boy. When I sprayed water in there yesterday, because I'll put it on that wall all the time. That's what I'm going to do. The sound of the bottle scared the crap out of him, and the door was open, and he jumped right out the door, and he panicked, and so I helped him. He wanted back in the terrarium, so that's good. He's being good. Dribbles, on the other hand, is a menace, so this is where Dribbles is at right now. And I just put him back in there. I had to tape the hole shut. Okay? So, when I found Dribbles, he was in between this terrarium and the fish tank. And he was climbing up the wall of the fish tank. And he looked over at me like, "Excuse me, I need help." So I caught him and I put him back in his terrarium. Where he is right now. And I'm pretty sure he just scared the crap out of himself. So we'll talk about how I found Bing Bong. So I put him back in his terrarium, and then yesterday, so the day before yesterday, I put it back in his terrarium. Yesterday, I was sitting at my desk, and out of the corner of my eye, I see this spider going across the front of my fish tank. I've been raising these spiders for months. I know what they look like. It's Dribbles. Crawling across the front of the fish tank. It's getting a water change right now. So, I had already tore this apart top to bottom. I mean, I didn't take the sand out. I didn't move the already planted cactus. I took the plant out, brought it into the kitchen, watered it. I took some of this material that was in here, closed the open areas in the backing. And there was no sign of Bing Bong. So I'm like, okay, well, this terrarium is vacant now. And Dribbles pulled his little stunt of crawling across the front of the fish tank. And I'm like, well, how the hell does he keep getting out of that? Because I taped cloth over all the air holes. All the rest of this is tight. I don't understand. He can't get through these cracks. How the fuck did he get out? So anyways, I put him in this terrarium. And we saw that video yesterday, okay? And I look over tonight. Bing Bong's been missing for like 3 fucking weeks. And I see Bing Bong sitting right under the light. See her crawling around? She's molting. That molt is stuck to her butt right now. She's trying to get it off. So I'm keeping an eye on her, but she's got all 8 of her legs out. And I think she's going to be okay. So I'm not going to freak out. But obviously you can see there's a spider in there. And Dribbles is now over there. So I think that he found Bing Bong and scared the shit out of Bing Bong. And that caused Bing Bong to come out of wherever the hell she was hiding. All of her legs are out of that molt. It's just stuck on the very end of her butt. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm keeping an eye on her. And I think that she can get it off. So she was trying to molt. And I don't know how the hell she managed to evade me ripping that freaking terrarium apart. But she's okay. And I'm sure she's not happy with me. So I see her and I'm like, oh crap, because if they lose their exoskeleton, spiders will eat each other. That's the whole reason why I started raising them, because there's pests in my house. And I had the jumping spiders taking care of that. See, she's dragging it on the mesh, the metal mesh, to try and get it off. So I shut the light off because it will dehydrate her, and that will not help. So I'm pretty sure she's bigger than Dribbles, and I think that she scared the crap out of Dribbles when he accidentally found her. So I think that's why I found her, that made her come out, because there's another spider in her terrarium. I took him out. He's not in there anymore. I had no idea she was in there. I thought that it was vacant. I thought that she left like everybody else. I thought she was wandering around the house. And I wasn't going to see her for a couple months. So I let his fit throw an ass. He wants to be in plants. Both of these guys. This dude sits in here and stares at that plant in the terrarium next to him with sparkly eyes. And then Dribbles is the one that keeps going to, like, he's going to get in the plants that are in the aquarium. And if he does that, I told him, I lectured him. I'm like, you see that big fish right there? While he was on the fish tank, I'm like, that's Watson. Watson will eat you. I think he understands. See, last night he was sitting in here all starry-eyed, staring over there. So, I don't know. There's Bing Bong. I hope she's going to be okay with this crap that's going on with her molt. All 4 of her legs are out, and it's just on the end of her butt. So I'm not going to freak out, because what I'm reading says they can take hours to molt. But yeah, that just happened. So there's a whole YouTube video of me telling Dribbles that he's a little shit. And that's why. Hopefully he will behave. I don't know where he's at right now. But I think he just learned a real scary lesson, because he just got the crap scared out of him by this big black spider right here. See, she's got her molt stuck to her butt. I hope she's going to be okay. I'm not too worried. I could get a Q-tip. I don't know. I don't think that's the best idea to be bothering her right now. So yeah, Bing Bong is present and accounted for. Gordo's right there. And then freaking Dribbles, the little escape artist, is right there where he's supposed to be. Everybody else is still waiting on their housing situations to be completely resolved. And Grandma Spider ate too many crickets. She's the house spider that lives in here. And she needs to get less fat. I don't know where she is. She hides up in those corners and I never see her. She comes out during the day, but I insulted her for overeating, and so I don't know if we're on the best terms right now, but she's probably